Two doctors stood at Floyd that day with different tales to tell. One said the bone was mended, the other knew not well. A collar broken in two parts, the pain was sharp and deep. Well, memories of a childhood past were secrets she would keep. But she was fighting for her soul, a rehab path in sight. She loved herself enough to try and walk toward the light. The shadows fell in Louisville, the jaundice turned her gold. At Baptist East the rooms were gray and the charity felt cold. She lay there with the Hep C fire burning in her veins, but they wouldn't give a single thing to ease her heavy pains. So she checked out and headed home to reach the southern Indiana side, to be closer to the one she loved with nowhere left to hide. Back at Floyd she fought the storm for weeks inside that bed, determined to be clean and whole just like the words she said. But the water filled her spirit up, her stomach weary and torn. They drained away the hope she held until she further every day, until they moved her to a home and wheeled her life away. The nursing home was quiet still when I walked through the door. To see the girl I planned to wed, I couldn't ask for more. But a nurse came up and whispered low, a clock upon the wall. She gave her 3 days left to breathe before the final fall. They hand out expiration dates like they're the ones who know, deciding when the spark must fade and when the heart must go. It makes me sick to think of how they hold the heavy keys to chemo or to surgery or hospice 6 decrees. The doctors and the hospitals, they work a joint design, while nurses follow orders drawn upon a dotted line. They see a chart, they see a case, they see a numbered bed, but they don't see the life she lived or the tears that I have shed. We need a change in how they work, more power for the brave, more rights to choose the medicine that has the power to save. Too many stories end the same, with a timeline on a page, keeping spirits locked behind a cold and clinical cage. She wasn't just a prognosis or a fever in the night. She was a woman making headways in a long and lonely fight. I'll carry this inside of me, the way they let her down from the streets of Indiana to the lights of Louisville County. The systems and the boundaries, they need a brand new start, to listen to the patient's voice and the beating of the heart. No more 3 days left to live, no more it's time to go. Only love and mercy for the souls who suffer so.